Hello, test, test. Can you hear me all right? Stick this pivot on here. Kind of blends in a bit. Nice. Because good quality audio is really all any content creator wants, right? Today I am reviewing this Comica Boom wireless microphone system in the dual transmitter version D2. I was actually sent this mic over to review for you guys, but this is not a paid review, so I am going to be giving you my completely honest opinion of this mic kit system. I'm going to show you how this mic performs in studio, but I'm also going to take a quick field trip outside and do a full range test of the wireless system so that you guys can see just how well the receiver and transmitter work when there's a bit of distance in between them, and also how the mic handles outdoor locations. Just to give you the specs on what you're hearing right now, I currently have the Comica hooked up to my Sony a7 II with the camera's input recording level at 4. On the receiver, I've bumped up the dB level to +8. Comica has about 6 different versions of these kits, with some only coming with one transmitter and others being specifically built to work with smartphones. But this D2 version is super cool and versatile because I can actually use it with my camera or my smartphone. The real highlight of this kit is that you can run 2 transmitters with one single receiver. So you can have 2 people being recorded simultaneously into the camera with just the single receiver popped into the hot shoe on top of your camera. These babies have a built-in battery which is rechargeable through a USB cable which comes in the box. They also work off a 2.4 gigahertz signal, giving me clean sounding audio quality and less connection issues and noise than other mics working off of a UHF signal. To pair up the transmitters with the receiver is super simple because they auto pair. You just turn on your receiver and then you turn on your transmitters one at a time. The first transmitter you turn on will be channel A, and the second transmitter you turn on will be channel B. Having auto pair is really nice because then there's no time wasted pairing and searching and all of that. The LCD screens on both transmitters and the receivers let you see what's going on, if you have peaking or signal, and they also auto dim so you don't end up using all the battery. Let's talk about the transmitters. On one side of the transmitter, you have a combined mute and power button. You also have a pair button. On the other side of the transmitter, you have the USB recharging port and a reset button. On the top of the transmitter, you have the mic and the mic's little input built-in locking mechanism that they've designed here, which is really nice. And you also have the built-in microphone. On the back of the transmitter, you have a hot shoe compatible clip, and on the front of the transmitter, you still have this LCD screen. The mute button on the transmitter is really nice because it allows your talent, if needed, to go off and have a private moment. The transmitters do have this built-in mic here, which is great for capturing audio in a jam if you forget your lavalier mic, or if you're just capturing audio for B-roll, but I don't highly suggest hooking this onto a shirt because it is a bit big and bulky and you will notice it a lot more than the lav mic, but it's light enough to do that. If you are in a jam, you could hook this onto someone's shirt. The lav mics fit into the 3.5mm jack and are actually designed quite brilliantly because they come with this little clip which locks the lav mic into the transmitter, and it completely cuts out the chance of your talent accidentally ripping their mic out and you losing your audio midway through your recording. Let's talk about what you have on the receiver. On one side of the receiver, you have a reset button and a power button that is also a toggle between your mono and stereo. You also have your dB levels for channel A and your dB levels for channel B. On the other side of the receiver, you have your USB charging port. On top of the receiver, you have your audio output levels that go into your camera, and you have a headphone jack. It looks like it's just a standard headphone jack here. On the back of the receiver, you have the same clip as on the transmitters. And again, this clip is hot shoe compatible, which is really nice because you can just pop that right on top of your camera. On the front, you have your LCD screen, which monitors your levels and your battery life and whether or not you're on mono or stereo. And you also have the Comica Boom XD logo. You can also adjust your dB levels on the receiver for both A and B channels. This is really cool because if you have someone who ends up speaking a little bit quieter versus someone who's speaking a bit louder, you can bump up the channel that the quieter person is on so that they're better matched. The dual transmitters being both powered by one single receiver is absolutely awesome because this allows you to have two people having a conversation in your scene and capture amazing audio quality for both people simultaneously. I'm gonna do a range test now so you guys can see just how far away these transmitters can get from the receiver before they start to cut out. Finally, I want to test out if there's a difference between the audio quality in the lav mic and the built-in mic, which also comes with a little dead cat. If you guys care about the microphone audio quality for your videos, you most likely also care about music quality. So I want to tell you about AudioSocket. With over 85,000 tracks to choose from, more than 2,500 bands and artists, and 200 genres, AudioSocket is the next level of music licensing for creators like you and I. They have exceptional quality and are used by the top film studios and brands around the globe. Having the right cinematic music to play alongside your videos completely changes the level of the films you create and lets your viewers enjoy your content a lot more. I've put a link in the description box below, so at the end of this video, you guys can check it out and get a completely free 7-day trial and gain instant access to more tracks than you even knew existed in music licensing. So go ahead and click that link below to get the best new music for your films. Okay guys, so we made it to the park and now we're gonna do several range tests. For this first range test, I do have the lav mic hooked onto the transmitter and I have the transmitter hooked onto the front of my shirt as well. So there is a completely clear line of sight between the transmitter and the receiver, so there should be pretty good signal. I'm gonna go ahead and start walking backwards from here and try to walk around about 100 meters distance away from the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and start now. I am about 6 paces away from the camera, so I'll go ahead and start from there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. If there was a super clear signal, then that is amazing. For this next range test, I just have the transmitter itself with the built-in mic hooked onto the front of my shirt, exactly where I had the lav mic hooked on. So I've taken the lav mic off completely, and now we're testing with only the built-in mic from the transmitter without the dead cat on. So I'm about 7 paces away from the camera now, so I'll go ahead and start from there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. Okay, and just so you guys know, the reason, I'm a little bit out of breath, the reason that I'm stopping at 90 is because I'm actually running out of space. This park is huge and I'm actually super far away from the camera. Really worried that a dog is gonna run over it. But yeah, so I'm stopping at 90 because one, it's about 100 meters away, it seems like to me at least. And two, because I'm just running out of space. So hopefully you guys were able to hear a little bit of a difference between the built-in mic and the lav mic, but if not, then maybe that's a great thing as well. Okay guys, so for this first test, it's not so much a range test as it is just a different comparison on the mics. So what we have here right now that you're hearing is just the built-in mic on the transmitter that is hooked onto the front of my shirt in the same place where I was hooking the lav mic on. And this transmitter currently does not have the windsock on it. It does come with this windsock, and I believe the windsock is only made really specifically for the built-in microphone because it looks like it's the same shape as the built-in microphone. It doesn't look like it's meant to go on the lav mic. So yes, that is the audio that you're hearing now. It is the built-in microphone without the windsock on, without the lav mic. And now I'm going to go ahead and put the windsock onto this microphone. Okay guys, so now you are hearing the windsock on the microphone. It is not a windy day, however, so it shouldn't make much of a difference really at all. If anything, it might just sound a little bit more muffled, but really this is much more for a super windy day when you need to put a bit of protection over that built-in microphone. And now I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the lav mic. Okay guys, so now you're hearing the lav mic plugged into the transmitter. I've kept the transmitter just on the front of my shirt as well, just so you guys can see both. Obviously you wouldn't do this if you're recording an interview or something like that. But yeah, so I've just put the lav mic just where the transmitter was before, and this is the audio you're hearing now. Just so you guys know, these tests, both the range test and this audio test, are done in a London city park, and these parks are extremely busy. So there's loads of dogs, people, children at play, cars, planes, trains, even all around. I think there was even an ice cream truck at one point. So take that into consideration when thinking about this audio. All of the audio done in the studio was also done with this lav mic on, so it really gives you a wide range of variations, and you're most likely not going to be using these lav mics in this type of really busy, loud situation, but it just gives you a true test to understand how well these mics hold up with range and distance and ambient sounds around. So, yeah. Overall, I think this mic has good audio quality and range distance and is super comparable to a lot of other mic kit systems within a similar price range. I also think that the audio quality between the lav mic and the built-in mic is very similar. It's fantastic that with the dual transmitters, they also give you two lav mics, but if you wanted, you could even upgrade these lav mics to something that's a little bit more expensive and have even better audio quality coming into this receiver. Again, Comica has many different versions of these kits. The one we reviewed today was the D2 dual transmitter kit. It includes two transmitters, a receiver, two lav mics, two dead cats for the mics on the built-in transmitters, a TRS cable that goes into your camera, and a TRRS cable which will go into a smartphone. Overall, this is a super versatile kit. You can use it with your camera or your smartphone. You can record one or two people simultaneously. You can get quite far away from your camera without any crazy cords or connection issues. So I really feel like this is the magic kit by Comica. It has everything I need out of a wireless mic system. Of course, there's going to be crazy expensive kits out there, and you do get what you pay for, but the D2 is a great kit and it clocks in at around $225. Before we go, I want to remind you guys not to forget about that free trial of AudioSocket. I put that link in my description box below, and I think you guys are just going to love it. The amount of versatile tracks they have is incredible. Also, I would love to see you all on Instagram, and you can follow me at Gabrielle Reddick for all the latest. If you guys like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. I can't wait to hear what you guys think of the Comica Boom mic, and let me know what mics you guys use in the comments below.